ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today I have the pleasure of talking to you guys a little bit about a fragrance that is quickly climbing the ladder to being one of the most interesting fragrances that I have ever encountered. And it's by a company called The Different Company. And the fragrance goes by the name Adjatay. Now, this is a 2016 release. The company was started by Jean-Claude Ellena, who is a perfume genius. He is responsible for many of the works within the Hermes line. And he decided to start up this company, and he gave creative freedom to a lot of individuals, including his own daughter, but also Bertrand Duchaufour and the perfumer behind this composition, whose name is Alexandra Monet. And although Monet's repertoire, if you will, is not quite as extensive as Jean-Claude Ellena's, she has still done fragrances for Anthropologie. She's also done another one for this company called Le 15. She's also done a fragrance for a company called Cote de Parfum and even Jaguar. So this fragrance is a little floral heavy, so I do need to disclose that from the onset. It does have a ylang-ylang. It also has a little bit of jasmine. It has a lot of tuberose in here as well, but it's not overtly feminine, and that's one of the reasons why I love it. I don't do fragrances that are very feminine. This one, on the other hand, has something very special going on in it. Now, The Different Company does have a couple different collections. They have the Collection Excessive. They have the Standard line. This is part of the Standard line. So I'm excited to talk to you guys a little bit more about this 2016 release. I also have to let you guys know, if you are interested in purchasing any Different Company products on luckyscent.com, you can use the code TDC to get you guys 15% off. Lucky Scent has extended that wonderful code to me, so definitely make sure you go use it. Let's go ahead and start things off by taking a look at the presentation. So the box comes with this sleeve. It has the name of the fragrance here on the front with the size and concentration, ingredients on this side. On this side, it tells you a little bit about the fragrance in French and English, and then it has the Different Company logo on the back. And then here on the box, it says the Different Company on the front. On the inside, you'll see it actually comes with a little pouch that you can put the fragrance in. It also comes with a funnel because these bottles are refillable. So if you want to pay what I presume would be a cheaper price just to buy the refill over the actual bottle, you can do that. It also comes with this nice little note card that tells you how to refill the fragrance. And as far as the actual bottle goes, here it is. You have the ingredients on it. It even says mandarin, tuberose, ylang-ylang, jasmine, heliotrope, salvia divine, leather, tonka bean, musk, sandalwood, and styrax. Sticker at the bottom, Different Company logo here at the top of the cap. It does click into place just like that. The distribution on this is the widest distribution that I have ever seen. Really impressive. Such a fine, broad mist. And that was a presentation for Adjatay. Now, the first thing you're going to notice when you spray this fragrance on is it is a sexy fragrance. There's something really alluring, really provocative, but not quite salacious, right? It doesn't have that lecherous component. I hate to use that word, but there's something really sensual about it. And I think it's the way that the florals are interwoven with all of these other sweet ingredients. There is tonka bean. There's also a little bit of heliotrope, which is a floral that tends to give fragrances an almond-like smell. And I love almond. I love heliotrope too. I actually have a molecule called Heliotropics N, and it's so sweet and decadent, and it has that almondy quality to it. This one has it, but it's just a little bit in the background. There are a lot of florals. I think the strongest floral that you're going to get from this fragrance is that tuberose note. You are going to get a little bit of jasmine in there, which is what gives this fragrance that white floral accord. But I think it's really the combination of that powerhouse of a tonka bean note that's in there with the florals coming together that just makes this so sensual. Like, there's something about this that if you're wearing this as a guy, you really need to be confident in yourself. You need to be very sort of in place with what you stand for and what you believe. You need to be pretty solid and stern in your conviction. And I just think this is a really powerful scent. But also, let's not forget that subtitle, right? Cuir narcotique, narcotic leather. There is the note of castoreum in here, so it adds this animalistic tinge, but I think the animalistic qualities really contribute to the, dare I say, aggressiveness of the leather. And I'm not saying this is an aggressive scent. It's not, right? So if you wear this in public, you're not going to have people say you smell skanky or animalistic, or it's nothing like that. And even the jasmine is not an indolic jasmine, but you have the interplay of different ingredients that I think they feed off of each other so well. But what I think is more impressive is the balance. It's not too floral, but at the same time, it's not too sweet, so it doesn't really venture into gourmand territory. It's just, it's a perfect balance. It's such a wonderful scent. The ylang-ylang isn't too floral, the jasmine isn't too floral, the tuberose isn't too floral, because you also have the styrax in the base and the sandalwood, both of which add a nice little sweetness to it. The sandalwood adds that woodsy sweetness, the styrax adds that resinous sweetness, and they're all compounded with the tonka bean notes so well. It's completely unisex, and it is marketed as unisex too. So if you look it up online, even if you look it up on Fragrantica, you'll see that it's marketed as a unisex scent. Overall, I think it's a beauty of a scent. My wife even loves this one on me. I've worn this to work a couple of times. I've gotten complimented both of those times that I've worn it to work, and I just think it's a wonderful, wonderful scent. And the cool thing about Lucky Scent is that they let you get samples of fragrances. So I never advocate blind buying. I never recommend a blind buy. Even if I think it's a 10 out of 10 or a 5 out of 5 or whatever, I would still never recommend a blind buy. But I certainly recommend you go out there and at least give this one a sample. I think it'll be worth your time. Let's go ahead and finish things off with the rating. First, I took a look at the uniqueness in the overall smell, and it is safe to say, of all of the fragrances that I've owned and sampled, there is no fragrance that I can compare this one to. It's different, it stands out, it's bold, but it's not aggressive, it's not domineering, it's floral, but it's not delicate. It's just, it's an enigmatic scent, and it's a scent that you really need to put your nose on in order to fully indulge in its complexities. As far as longevity, 10 plus hours. That's something that I have noticed with the different company that seems to be a leitmotif. I own 3 of them now. I bought Oriental Lounge many years ago. I also own Oud for Love, and a common theme is that they last eons on your skin. Projection, this one is loud. I don't know if it's because of the tonka bean or the floral nuances, but the tonka bean and the tuberose note are definitely the strongest notes in this scent. It also gives off a slightly powdery quality, so be warned if you're not a fan of powdery fragrances. Although it's not overly powdery, I think the florals do something to the scent where it comes off with that sort of granulated olfactory texture. As far as versatility is concerned, super versatile. The only thing that might hold you back a little bit is the price, but if you can afford it and you love the scent that much, you can wear it anywhere. It's a safe scent for work. I don't think anybody's gonna think you smell too feminine. It just conveys that sensual aura. You can wear this one dressed up, dressed down. It would work well casually, even if you're trying to make a statement through your accessories, not necessarily through your clothes. This one will really do it for you. Any sex can wear this, anybody can wear this. Age range, it does tend to lean a little bit more mature. You know, usually I equate younger guys with wearing fragrances like Invictus or Diesel Bad or Zaro Wanted, and those are great scents, but they also have that youthful appeal. This one, maybe it's a little bit more mature in order for you to pull it off. In presentation, you took a look at it, gorgeous, everything from the box to the bottle to the sprayer, to the name and the company and what it stands for and everything that it represents. And in all honesty, if I had to give this an overall score, I would give it a 5 out of 5. And that's honestly having smelled many fragrances by the different company. And I'll be honest with you, there are some that I would not wear, like Unuit Magnétique. I know a good friend of mine, Carlos, loves that fragrance. I find it to be a little bit too floral. And there are a couple of fragrances that fall within that category. But this is one of the fragrances where even though it sort of flirts with feminine territory, it's kind of like Dior Homme. It doesn't smell anything like Dior Homme, but the way that they took Iris and they made it into this sort of like pseudo-masculine, maybe dare I even say metrosexual composition, that's what this does, right? So I should have dropped that frame of reference before, but I just thought of it. But it's a wonderful scent, guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you for watching my review. I I hope you took something of value from this video. Again, if you're interested in checking out this fragrance, I will leave links down below to where you can check it out. Once again, remember the coupon code is TDC and it's valid through December 15th, so definitely make sure you give it a shot. And thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Also, like this video if you haven't. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what is your favorite fragrance from the different company. And guys, thank you for watching. Remember, I smell well so you can smell good. And we'll see you in the next episode. Take care.